So, good day everyone. My name is Mika D. Colonia. I have here to discuss about the guiding principles in the selection of teaching strategies. So, I have researched about this and I have here 8 guiding principles in the selection of teaching strategies. So first is a learning is an active process in which the students and teachers are both actively engaged or both participative. So as a teacher, we have to actively engage the learners in learning activities if we want them to learn what we intend to teach. So for example, the teacher are having a discussion about this guiding principle, and after that the teacher will ask questions about it. So the students, or if the students are able to respond or to answer these questions, they are active learners. Why? Because they are listening of what the teachers discuss it in front of them, or what the topic is all about. So and some of the students are kanang dili sila ka they are not able to respond. Is it because they are passive? So when we say passive, it is allowing or accepting without no response. Mao na ang mga students nga ilagi accept ang kanang about the topic, but if the teacher is asking questions about it, dili sila katubag, or they are not able to respond. So that is unpassive. Well, the active is students are able to respond of what the topic is all about. So mao na ang learning is an active process. And also participating in a discussion is a plus point sa jud na siya, no? And also is an active process na siya. One of active process is participating in a discussion. If the teacher is, we have please read the paragraph, the first paragraph. So that if the students is reading that, so the students is kanang actively learners jud na siya. So and also simulating or doing the real things is example of active learners. Is an example of active learners. So rather than the reading or hearing words. So kanang this simulating or doing the real thing is kanang ilahang makita or mahikap ang mga butang gigamit sa pag-teach or sa paggamit sa discussion or mga examples. So mo na siya. And second is kaning hands-on minds learning. So in which this kaning hands-on minds learning is ma-adapt sa mga students is they are having a new information, or they are having they are able to form a new information, or anang ma-enhance ang ilahang cognitive thinking skills of this hands-on minds learning. Ilahang mahuna-hunaan or on how to respond of that questions. So mao na ang learning is an active process. The second is the more senses that are involved in learning, the more and the better learning. So there are 5 senses: the sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. So when we see sight, when we look at those visual aid in front of us, when we look at those instructional materials, when we look at the teachers having a discussions, so that's a sight sa atong makita or atong makita. So the teachers use visual aid where illustrations and example are written in order to make the discussions clear, or to make the discussions vivid as we can. So magamit ko na siya in having discussions. And also students can dali ra siya, are easy to form new ideas if he or she can look at it of that visual aid of the teacher, what the teacher represent in front of them. And also sense of hearing. So sense of hearing is used because as the teacher discussed, students listen to catch new informations from the teacher, to catch new information of what the topic is all about. So dapat students is nangminaw jud na siya, nagamit gahapon na siya ang hearing to listen to get new information or to get new ideas of what the teachers discuss at of what topic is all about. And also touch. So when we touch, redundant ra jud ni siya, na redundant because sometimes ra jud ni siya magamit or sometimes nga may-use. So redundant is when we having experiment, subject science. So experiment, we use we can touch the cylinder, the apparatus to make it or to get new information of what we experimenting. So ato gina siya hikapon para ato ang mahibaw-an kung what is all about, what the cylinder is used so, and also smell and taste. So kani smell and taste mag redundant sad ni siya. It's because sometimes rin siya magamit because the subject of TLA. So ang smell of taste kay magamit niya sa we all know that TLE is about gardening, cooking, kanang sewing. So ang smell is magamit din siya sa cooking. You smell those kanang magluto. And taste, after that nga maluto or i-taste, so mao na ang smell. So, the important of this the second one is kanang the sight and hearing, because when we look at those visual aid instructional materials is makaget tag new information to apply to the next discussions or to the next kanang atuang ma-apply gud siya sa ato ang mga prior knowledge. So ang hearing, syempre, this is an importance is because we can listen of what the teachers discuss it to get a new information. Okay, that's number 2. The more senses that are involved in learning, the more and the better learning. Number 3 is a non-threatening atmosphere enhances learning. Learning atmosphere not only includes the physical but also the social well-being of the learners. So threats to it include the noise. So as elementary students, so there are noisy students, different attitudes of the students, and there is bullying, discrimination. That is an examples of the learning kanang atmosphere. And also to minimize it, teacher must give rules to maintain the peace and order of the class. So dapat for the teacher, dapat they give rules, classroom rules to have a good communication of the students, of her or his students. And also furthermore, the teachers portray the necessary attitude towards her student, which ensure the better understanding and learning. In that way, if the teacher is give rules, classroom rules, students will be able to socialize their classmates, no. And also there is a physical classroom condition. So this physical classroom condition is na involved na diri ang proper lighting, good ventilations, order, tidiness, painting of the room. So as elementary students kay they are good on seeing man sa classroom. So dapat as a teacher, dapat if the students are able are kanang as we go to his or her class, so dapat the environment of the students is cleanliness. So next is psychological climate. So this psychological climate is involved na there ang personality of the teacher. So as a teacher, you are able kanang approachable ang teacher. There this kanang dili dili lang magkusmod sa teacher bisag wala unsa and also rapport between students and the teacher. Kani kanang the good communication of the students and the teachers, the good kanang as a teacher we are a second mother of for them. So we have a good kanang communication of the students and the teacher, kanang good kanang pakikitungo. So and third is the relationship among students. Syempre there you have dapat you have a good relationships with your students to make it good ng good socializing or good communication of the students to better to better understanding and learning. Number 4 is emotion has the power to increase retention and learning. So bring emotion into the classroom. So, and they can recognize the power of emotion to increase retention. So, a good classroom emotions can lead to better understanding of students. It is used to, it is not only shown when the mentor reprimanded the students for their mistakes. So, it is also being happy throughout the class. Smile that never fades from the teacher will surely motivate students to participate in the discussion. Also giving praises like very good job. So mo na siya makahappy na sa as a students, and we surely touch the hearts of the students if kanang ato siya gamitan, if we can use good praises like very good job students. So in that way kanang dili siya, they are not scared to approach to the teachers. Dapat kanang you are kanang if you are enter the classroom as a teacher, if you are enter the classroom, you have a smiling face, you are kanang you have an approachable, you are kanang smiley face, you are kanang cleanliness in front of the students, in front of your students. So that's the number 4 in the guiding principle in selections of teaching strategies. So number 5 is learning is meaningful when it is connected to the students' everyday life. So during the discussions, the teachers relates their topic to real life situations. So and also meaningfulness and relevance of what we teach, answering pedagogy. So that what if we can relate it to the real life situation, the students must be kanang eagerness to learn, to get new information, to get new ideas, and the prior knowledge of the students is ilahang na use. So that's the number 5. Learning is meaningful when it is connected to the students' everyday life. So if connected to everyday life, so the experience of the students is kanang napagawas niya on how the lives of the students, no? So dapat kanang in real life situations, pero not of all is magamit jud na siya because we are use of the curriculum guide of the DepEd. Number 6 is good teaching goes beyond recall of information. So this is now we use the prior knowledge of the student. Teaching should reach the levels of applications, analysis, synthesis, and evaluations, thinking skills. So this one is kanang mga prior knowledge of the students of what the past kanang ilahang nakatuunan of what the knowledge they are get from the past kanang discussions. So mao na siya ang kanang recall of information, that kanang levels of applications, kanang mga prior knowledge of the students. And also this number 6 is kanang nakuan sad ang ilaha kanang thinking skills na enhance through this kanang recalling of new information, or from this is naka-build na pod sila new informations, no? Number seven is an integrated teachings approach is far more effective than teaching isolated bits of information. So considers the multiple intelligence, MI, and varied learning styles or VLS of students. So when we see MI kay kanang multiple intelligence is kang Howard Gardner ni siya. So next is kang Howard Gardner multiple intelligence is the naturalistic, musical, logical, mathematical, existential, interpersonal, linguistic, bodily kinesthetic, intrapersonal, and spatial intelligence. So kaning multiple intelligence ni Howard Gardner is the students if they are students are different kon mag-judge siya intelligence. They are kanang students is kanang naturalistic ba siya sa mga tanom or mga natural or environment nga atong nakita, or musical, good in musical siya, good in logical, mathematical, or existential or so interpersonal, or kanang linguistic about sa communications, and also bodily kinesthetic about sports, or kanang good in kuan siya kanang sports, and also good in intrapersonal and spatial intelligence na and also we are not matter of what we are kanang good in intelligence, no, kay as we go beyond kay kanang ato gyud na as go beyond as kuan pa learning by doing by kuan kita man learning by John Dewey jud na siya, learning by doing. So as kuan if we are not kanang good in naturalistic, so by learning by doing kay ato na siya ma-enhance or ma-build na siya nga naturalistic na makahibaw dita we are kanang we are kanang makahibaw jud ita ng musical by learning by doing nato, no. So that's it. So and also varied learning style, so kaning visuals ay kanang visual aids sa makita nato sa kanang mga instructional materials of the teacher that they can use in discussing, and also auditory. When you see auditory is kanang the teacher will use sounds, dapat kanang mga elementary is da kanang mga kokomel kanang mga learning kanang na siya kanang makuha nga learning about the musics ba, the music kanang maka use in music nang more on music siya nga klase. And also reading and writing, so syempre reading and writing as of kuan is kanang mga narrative and also kinesthetic. This kinesthetic is kanang more on kanang bodily movement or kanang more in sports na siya, no. So this is number 7. An integrated teaching approach is far more effective than teaching isolated bits of information. So lastly is the kaning, and also there are kanang brain-based strategies. So kanang brain-based strategies kay involving students in real life or authentic problem solving, and also using project to increase meaning and motivation. So ang pagkuan sa mga project kanang pag himog project is ma-increase dahil nato motivation, in which the students are more kanang good in designing of his or her project, kanang ma-build na sa ang ilahang mga cognitive skills on how they form a project. So ana siya, and also simulations and role plays as meaning makers, and also classroom strategies using visual processing. Visuals are powerful aids in retention as well as in understanding. So ang visual gyud siya gamit when we say parang makakuha ta sa attention to of the students. And also songs, jingles and raps, mnemonic strategies, writing strategies, active review, and hands-on activities. Kaning hands-on activities is kanang more on kanang ilahang magunitan, kanang like project, maghimo sila kanang making a house, kanang popsicle house. So, and also the last one is number 8, kaning there is no such thing as best teaching method. The best method is the one that works, the one that yield results. So factors to consider in the choice of teaching method is instructional objective, katong mga curriculum on how we discuss and how we and how we deliver it to the students, and also kaning nature of the subject matter. This is an important, also the learners, this is important kay if we discuss dapat na may learners and also the teachers. And last is the school policies, there is no such thing as best teaching method kung wala ni sila kaning kuan, the instructional objective, nature of the subject matter, that learners, the teachers, and school policies. So and this guiding principle in selection of teaching strategy is we can use it to be mold to mold the students capacity to be the students capacity of learnings. So that we this 8 guiding principle in the selection teaching strategies. And that's all. Thank you.